Yo guys, what's going on? Acez here today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to prepare for the full release of Escape from Tarkov. Escape from Tarkov is going to be entering 1.0, and as a PvE player, there's a couple different things you need to know with this upcoming full release. Do me a huge favor, if you find this video helpful or informative here today, I'd really appreciate you dropping a like on it and consider subscribing to the channel for more Escape from Tarkov content. It's been a little spotty lately, but once 1.0 drops, we're going to be doing a whole lot here, so stay tuned. I'd greatly appreciate it. So there's really just two crowds I'm going to be addressing with this video here today. The first being people who haven't ever played Escape from Tarkov, people who don't own the game, and then, of course, the second crowd is the pre-existing player base for PvE. So let's first touch on the players who have never touched Escape from Tarkov before, because it's going to be fairly quick. If you have never played Escape from Tarkov and you think it might be the game for you, I would highly suggest going into Escape from Tarkov with an open mind and a mind that is ready to learn. I have over 3,000 hours in Escape from Tarkov, maybe even like 3.5. I honestly have stopped counting, but I am always learning new things. And there is always new content being added, and that gives you even more things to learn. Escape from Tarkov has such a steep learning curve, but it's the process. It's that climb up the informational and the knowledge ladder that is the most fun time you will have playing Escape from Tarkov. Now, as a seasoned veteran, some of the things that used to just be the coolest stuff ever and the most fun moments is just another day in Tarkov for me now. So it is one of the best games to pick up and learn, and honestly, just to put it bluntly, getting your dick kicked in will never feel so good. Right now, I believe you can pick up Escape from Tarkov, a standard edition, for I think it's like 45 bucks, and there was just a brand new bundle added to the Tarkov website where you get PvE plus Arena for 55 bucks. So you should be all in, even after your fees and maybe tax, like around like 110 range. Like I said, after those fees and your taxes and stuff, I'm thinking you should be in that 110 range to get the full 1.0 PvE experience. Now, the reason I mention Arena, even if you really don't know what that is, it's a separate game, but it now links to PvE, which, yes, I know for all my subscribers, I haven't made any videos about that yet. It'll come soon. Your boy is just getting back into things. So, you know, to get the full experience right when 1.0 releases, I would highly recommend, and on a bare minimum, you just grab a standard and you grab the PvE zone plus Arena bundle, and you just give everything a shot and learn it at your own pace. Let's hop into the pre-existing PvE crowd. This is where things get a little interesting, ladies and gentlemen. As I'm sure you guys have heard, you've probably seen my video where I talked about there is going to be a wipe for PvE. When we were originally sold on PvE, and when PvE first came out, when this was announced, it was announced that there would be no wipes. And BSG, on a technicality, is sticking to that. As of right now, September 3rd, around midnight, there is currently no plan to wipe forcefully pre-existing PvE accounts. But if you want to experience any of the 1.0 content, you have to wipe your account. So this really just gives you two options here. The first option is you wipe your account. Thousands of hours gone. No, of course, we're not allowed to prestige. I won't say anything. I've already said my piece about that. But, you know, you have to wipe thousands of hours away. Everything you've done in PvE, you have to wipe your account. But there is a second option, and that is genuinely, this is the main reason I wanted to make this video for you guys. If you can afford it, if you're in a place in life where you're financially stable, don't make dumb decisions, if you can afford it, I would highly recommend you save your account and you purchase another one. And, you know, it's going to seem like I'm a BSG plant to give them more money and I'm glazing BSG, but honestly, man, I value my time a lot, and I value my first account a lot. There is no way I am wiping my account. There's just no way. And you never know. Maybe after a month, maybe after 3 months, maybe after a year, BSG goes, okay, we're going to give all the pre-existing legacy PvE accounts all the 1.0 content now. And that could cause its own problems, but at this exact moment, it has not been announced that there's going to be a time lock, time gate, whatever. So that does really just give us those two options. You purchase another Tarkov account or you wipe your account. So what do you value more? How much time have you put into your already existing PvE account? If it's 5 hours, just wipe your account. If it's 50 hours, honestly, just wipe your account. If it's 100 hours, still, probably wipe your account. Once you're talking, 500 hours, 1,000 hours, 2,000 hours, that's where, in my opinion, it's really not worth it. And my PvE account, I'd say I'm probably between like maybe 12 and 1,500 hours on it, somewhere in there. And there's just no way I could do that to myself. That's a lot of time. And, if you just wanted to get a standard and a PvE plus arena bundle, like $100 is $100 worth, thousands of hours of your time for sure. So it's as simple as you could buy the standard and buy the bundle, being real cheap, or like I'm gonna do, like a pure degenerate, I already bought the Unheard edition and I just have to buy Arena. That's all I have to buy. So it's just one of those things like, obviously, if you're in a place financially where you can afford to do that, that is what I would recommend hands down. I know some people don't like to give BSG more money, yada yada, but at the end of the day, Escape from Tarkov is the best shooter you will ever play, and I think it's going to stay that way for probably indefinitely, unless, we get some new crazy technology that just is a complete game changer. Tarkov just is it. Tarkov is a genre of its own, and it's just the best FPS you will ever play. So why not treat it like it and just make the investment into one of the greatest games of all time? So that's my 2 cents. That's really how I would prepare for 1.0 as a PvE player. And my advice to you, if you've never played Tarkov, pick up a standard account, pick up the new bundle, making things, around, like I said, probably 100, 110 bucks. And this is the time for you for sure. And for all pre-existing players, for the love of God, do not piss away thousands of hours of time. If you are having a rough time with 1.0 or Arena or whatever it is on your new account, you can always go back to your old account and just fuck around. You can do whatever you want. You have that option available to you. So that's all I have for you today. There is so much content that I have to catch up on, make videos about, and there's so many other things that I just want to talk about in general before the release of 1.0. And then apparently we got some terminal news and we got the Black Division, some cool stuff. So a lot coming here on the channel. I'm very happy to be back. If you guys want a little bit of backstory, I did talk about it kind of on the Acez TV channel, so head on over there. If I remember, I'll put a card up in the top right corner, but 9 times out of 10, Acez don't remember. So I appreciate you guys so much, and like I said, man, probably best to buy a new account. Just my opinion, though. Appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you in the next one. I'm out.